husband, President Joe Biden, quote, respect the judicial system, and that's the bottom line, end quote. She said it's been a tough week for her family. Hunter Biden was found guilty in Delaware of lying on a federal firearms form about his drug use back in 2018. He could receive a prison sentence up to 25 years. There's the potential for some record-breaking heat across the central and southern U.S. this Father's Day weekend. On Sunday, forecasters called for sweltering temperatures in the 90s across many communities in the Midwest and South. Missouri and Iowa were expected to see some of the hottest weather. Feels like temps will hit triple digits in St. Louis, and the National Weather Service was urging residents to take precautions. In Atlanta, Georgia, more extreme heat is possible, with temps rising to 102 degrees Sunday. Crowds cheer as Britain's Princess Kate made her first public appearance since providing an update on her cancer treatment. She was seen arriving by carriage to attend Saturday's Trooping the Colour Parade in London to mark King Charles' birthday. This is USA News.
Omaha Steaks is rewriting the book on burgers with an all-new handmade texture for the juiciest home-style burgers you've ever tasted. Their pure ground burgers are made from single cuts of real, aged Omaha steaks. These are truly steaks on a bun. Filet mignon, ribeye, New York strip, sirloin, and even brisket burgers. Now is the time to experience the exclusive Burger Perfection Flight for just $79.99. Go to omahasteaks.com and use promo code TREAT at checkout to get an extra $20 off your order, plus free shipping. You'll get 4 of each pure ground burger, so you can sample all the steak on a bun greatness. These burgers are crafted for a juicier, more tender experience, making your mouth water with every single bite. Don't wait. Go to omahasteaks.com. Use promo code TREAT at checkout and get $20 off the Burger Perfection Flight and discover your new burger obsession. Minimum order may be required.
It's Father's Day. U.S. consumers are expected to spend roughly $22 billion on Father's Day gifts this year. The National Retail Federation says the average consumer is shelling out around $190 on gifts and celebrations for Dad this weekend. About 3/4 of U.S. adults are expected to celebrate the holiday in one way or another. Real heroes do exist. USA's Corey Myers tells us about one.
Well, you may not know the name Orville Dwayne Allen, but you should. Mr. Allen, at the age of 98, has made history, becoming the oldest organ donor on record in the United States. He was a World War II and Korean War vet. He and his wife Geraldine were married for 70 years. Not one to slow down, he was on a ladder when he lost his footing and fell backwards, hitting his head. His liver was able to save the life of a woman in Florida. And he teaches us all that we are never too old to make a life-changing difference in the world.
Health officials caution against kissing your
Don't
pet
have it. I thought I had it.
The CDC issuing a warning on a salmonella outbreak affecting people in
today, Joey.
9 states linked to pet bearded dragons. Parents are advised against allowing their children to kiss or snuggle with bearded dragons and should always wash their hands thoroughly after handling any reptile. I'm Ryan Daniels, USA News.
I don't have it.
Do you have a story to tell? Bring your story to life with audiobooks. Great stories is from great storytelling. Audiobook Network provides professional voice actors and full production services for every author's manuscript. From narration, production, and editing to distribution, promotion, and sales, Audiobook Network handles everything. If you have a print book, ebook, or even a manuscript,
I thought I saw
Audiobook
it.
Network now and get our free audiobook guide. 800
today's Father's Day program.
1229
I
800
don't have it.
734 1229.
I thought I had it. Because I saw something that said, do one commercial. I don't. I have 2019's.
Is your hometown radio station. And one of the things we like to do just
So now I have to text Pastor Vandross to say I don't have it. Yeah, I have the other Father's Day message.
You tell me you had it?
Yeah, because I thought I saw it. And I was mistaken, so that sucks.
Yeah.
If we have a question.
Send your community announcements to WVBF1530 at hotmail.com. That's WVBF1530 at hotmail.com.
Okay, anyway, moving on.
You're doing a great job,
listening. Your hometown radio station is AM 1530. WVBF and 99.7 FM.
Come on.
The opinions expressed on this program are those of the host and do not express the views of WVBF
Whatever, moving on.
or Hometown Talk Radio. Content aired on all
I must
programs
have-
are those of the host
I must have
and
seen
their
something that
guests.
said father, and it was like, oh, well, I do have it. No, it's the wrong one.
You got a proof for you. Take a picture.
Hey, Joey, what's happening? I mean, what's happening
That's why
in
you're
Middleboro
upset.
and surrounding towns?
Yes.
It's time for
I agree.
the Middleboro Week in Review
Done.
with your host, Joey Driscoll. Stay tuned.
Moving
for
on.
news. Middleboro News
Anywho.
here on AM 1530 WVBF. Hey, Joey, what's happening?
Okay. And good morning, everybody, and welcome to Middleboro in Review. I'm Joey Driscoll, and
I'm
Don?
Don. Hello.
hold on, your mic's not even up yet. There we go. Now it's up. Now you can say hi.
Oh boy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Sunday here
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Middleboro in Review,
Yeah.
as always,
Yeah.
as it always is. But
Yeah.
hi, Don. How are you?
Yeah. It's a yeah.
Did I ask you how you were?
I said yeah. It's a yeah. It's a yeah Sundays.
Happy Father's Day to everybody as well. Today is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, Don.
Thank you, Joseph. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Yeah, you're very welcome.
I get pampered. Free donuts, right? No.
We already had our coffee. So.
Yeah, no.
No.
Coffee is delicious.
No free donuts today.
No donuts. They had National Free Donut Day on the 7th. I got my free donut on the 7th of June. So next June, just remember that if anyone wants a donut, it's National Free Donut Day. But you got to buy a coffee at this particular chain coffee shop. But you want the free donut? You shouldn't be eating donuts. It's the worst thing to eat.
Not a good thing to eat.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's terrible, but they're so good.
Today is the 16th of June, and it's the 16th of June.
It's Father's Day.
It's Father's Day.
Yeah, what are all the fathers doing out there today? I hope you have a good day with your family, and this is your day off to sit back and watch Scooby-Doo, right?
Yes.
Relax. It's your day off. It's your day. So throw that honey-do list in the trash because it's your day. It's Father's Day. It's not as big and not big hubber like Mother's Day. Mother's Day is important. I mean, you miss Mother's Day, you're done. You miss Mother's Day or whatever. You're in the doghouse with mom or with your wife or whoever. Mother's Day, Father's. I mean, whatever. Most fathers, don't care. If you miss it, they're like whatever. Some people are like sensitive when it comes to that, but Mother's Day, I think, out of both days, is the most important day because mom, no one's like mom. Mom takes care of you. Mom makes sure everything's all set. The world is evolved around mom, in my opinion. It's evolved around dad too, and it's important to have both or whatever. But the world is evolved around mom, in my opinion. It's just your mom. You always remember your mom, and it's your mama. You know what I mean? And you always we remember that. But Father's Day is important too. But this is a day you just sit back and sit home and watch Scooby-Doo and just relax and just do your thing, and But I'm gonna be cutting the grass later.
Yeah. All right. Yep. It is Sunday. It is June 16th, Father's Day. It is 7:11 a.m. I almost said WVBF News Time, 7:11 a.m. because I've been saying that all week, but
Yeah, you've been filling it for Chris, right?
yeah, I've been
Chris
filling
on
it for
vacation.
Chris,
Yeah,
but
that's good.
It is just 7:11 a.m. because we're not doing the morning wake-up news this morning
It's
because
just
it is
normal.
Sunday.
It's a normal 7. It's probably 7:12 a.m. now.
It's
just
7:11
normal. It's
a.m.
normal.
still.
So, normal.
It's just a normal day.
It's
Yes.
normal 7:11 a.m. kind of thing.
Chris will be back.
Tomorrow, right?
You believe so? Yep.
Yes.
And he's doing the morning wake-up news.
Are you doing it on Wednesday?
I do not know yet. I'm not going to say because I don't know.
Wednesday is holiday, federal holiday, Juneteenth. So you got to keep in mind.
I'm assuming so because it's the holiday, but I'm not.
Right,
I'm not sure.
you gotta keep
I
in mind-
haven't been told yet.
Okay, that's good.
I haven't been told just yet. So
But
if I'm doing it or not.
you probably will. Most likely. You did it last
Before the end of the weekend, I probably will be told yes.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but keep in mind that Wednesday is Juneteenth, 19th, correct?
Yes. The
That
19th.
means
Wednesday.
federal holiday, meaning
Banks are closed. Town hall would be closed.
federal buildings are closed. Most businesses are closed.
Yep.
So keep that in mind for your planning, whatever you need to do. And I know a lot of people. It's more of it's federal holiday now, so more people have it off. So so that's good. It's an important holiday, and just remember what these holidays are for. They're not just a day off. I think, in my opinion.
No.
That's going to be the reason for these holidays being created, and they're important.
Yeah, very, very important. All right, our weather today, say on Sunday, June 16th at 7:13 a.m. We got our weather to do here. We have 57 degrees in Middleboro, mostly sunny skies. Sunny skies today, no rain in the forecast. Gonna be pretty warm starting on Tuesday. 90 degrees on Tuesday. 92 on Wednesday, 96 on Thursday, and it's going to be 93 on Friday, but there'll be some rain in the forecast, so I would be very careful. Look at the weather very carefully on Friday, because, when it's hot like that and rain is in the forecast, there is a chance for some severe weather, so keep an eye on the weather there for this weekend, because it's not just Friday, it's also Saturday and Sunday where it's going to be pretty warm as well. So I would keep an eye out for any severe weather that might pop up.
Right, and 90 degrees is sort of early for this part of June. I mean, we've had it.
Somewhat early, yeah. We've had it before, but it's somewhat early.
It's just like you get a cold front coming here and it can rattle things up a little bit, like Joey said, with the weather, with thunderstorms, potential hail, potential tornado. And
the heat, too, definitely affects it. So.
I mean, I remember it was June. I think it was June 1st or 2008 or we had that we had that tornado that touched down in Westfield and went all the way to Sturbridge and went through the town of Monson, Mass. We were talking about that last week.
We were, yes.
So that was a 39-mile path. It was pretty destructive, and that happened early June. I think it was June 1st or June 2nd of 2008. I mean, sure, I'm not guessing. We talked about this before. You can Google it. But yeah, it was at 39 miles. It's quite a bit. I believe it was 39, close to 40 miles.
Okay, Taunton, 56 degrees, sunny skies. Right now, 76 for the high, 52 for the low tonight. No rain until Friday. Pretty warm in Taunton as well. Similar weather. Thursday, it's going to be the hottest day of the week. Driscoll, Texas, 78 degrees, a high of 99. And some severe weather, actually, for Driscoll, Texas. Involved this upcoming week as well. Wednesday and Thursday, there might be some severe weather there. But mostly 90-degree days in Driscoll, Texas to look forward to this week. Driscoll, North Dakota, it is 63 degrees. And it'll be a high of 72 today. It's going to be mostly in the lower to upper 70s most of the week. Mixture of sun and clouds this week, so pretty good week in Driscoll, North Dakota. All right, our Today in History's birthdays and passings today. Just give me a second to get those up. Here is 7:16 a.m. here on Middleboro Review. All right, our Today in Histories for today, June 16th, 2024. 1632, the Plymouth Company granted a land patent to Thomas Purchas, the first settler of Prescott, Maine, settling at the site of Fort Andros. 1846, the Papal Conclave of 1846 elects Pope Pius the Ninth, beginning the longest reign in the history of the papacy. There would be some pretty long reigns going forward there after Pius as well. There would be some pretty long reigns in there, mixed in with some pretty short ones. But the last few popes that we've had have been in there for a while, for sure. So it kind of started with Pope Pius. So we've had a couple of popes that have been in there for quite a while once they have gotten elected as Pope. 1858, Abraham Lincoln delivers his House Divided speech in Springfield, Illinois. His famous speech there, a house divided amongst itself cannot stand. It is a very important speech. And Abraham Lincoln was becoming a very important figure in the late 1850s, early 1860s. 1897, a treaty annexing the Republic of Hawaii to the United States is signed. The Republic would not be dissolved until about a year later. 1903, the Ford Motor Company is incorporated. Our birthdays today. 1946, Jody Rell, American politician, the 87th governor of Connecticut. 1959, The Ultimate Warrior, American wrestler. 1963, The Sandman, also a wrestler, mostly for ECW back in the 90s. In 1963, that was The Sandman there. 1970, Phil Mickelson, American golfer. 1971, Tupac Shakur, American rapper and producer. Don, he was this close, and or if you're watching on the Facebook, I'm pointing out how close he was, very, very close to being Mace Windu in the prequels.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, very close.
Yeah.
I think they were talking, George Lucas and Tupac Shakur. I think they were talking, and that could have happened if he was not murdered. That could have happened.
Yeah, it's too bad that happened, but I mean, Samuel L. Jackson is the vet.
Yeah.
He's one of the best actors out there. He's one of my favorites.
1972, Kiko Lorenzo, Brazilian guitarist. He has been a member of several heavy metal bands, including Megadeth being one of them. Just a great guitarist. 1978, Daniel Bruhal, a British-German actor who he's a great actor. He was in 7 Days in Entebbe, Don. Very good movie.
Right.
Yeah, he was in that movie. He's been in several television shows as well. Just a great actor.
You seem to like that movie better than Raid on Entebbe.
Yeah, I think.
I think
yeah.
Raid on Entebbe.
I think they're both good. I think they're both good.
Raid on Entebbe is unbelievable.
I think they're both good.
Charles Bronson, everyone was in that movie.
I like both of them. Yeah, I really do.
I like 7 Days in Entebbe, but it just seemed it was different.
Yeah, I think it was focused on different things than the Raid on Entebbe did.
They focused more on the terrorists.
Yeah.
I think.
Yes, it did.
It was more of a
Yes, it did. It focused more on...
It was more drama
on
dialogue.
That. It focused more on what happened before.
Right.
Before the plot was
right.
carried out.
I mean, the Ugandan Air Force lost 11 jets.
They lost
11 jets on
yeah, I think that was a good significant part of their military.
Yeah.
They lost a good significant part of their military.
They weren't happy. They were not happy.
And our passings today, Tony Gwynn, American baseball player and coach, nickname Mr. Padre. Baseball right fielder who played 20 seasons, 1982 to 2001 in the major leagues for San Diego. I apologize, not San Antonio Padres. The San Diego Padres. The left-handed hitting Gwynn won 8 batting titles in his career, which is tied for the most in the National League in its history. He is one of the best and most consistent hitters in baseball history. He had a .338 career batting average, never below 309 in his career. Never hitting below 309 in his career in any full season. He was a 15-time All-Star, recognized for his skills in both offense and defense with 7 Silver Slugger Awards, 5 Golden Glove Awards. Gwynn was a rare player in his era that stayed with a single team in his career. Not many players did that. You know, even Babe Ruth. You know, Babe Ruth was on 2 teams, basically. He was on the Red Sox and he was on the Yankees. Not many players stay on one team in their career. Even today, you don't see that at all. It's very rare. In any sport, really. It's really rare. I mean, it happens every once in a while. I think with the Patriots, it's happened a couple of times. With some of our most recent players who retired, I think Matthew Slater was one. I think he stayed for his entire career here in New England. But again, it doesn't happen that often. It really doesn't. But he played in 2 World Series. He had 2 World Series appearances with San Diego. And he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2007 during his first year of eligibility. A very good pick for the Hall of Fame. He was an amazing player. Tony Gwynn passed away on this day 10 years ago. So that is our birthdays, passings, and today in history today.
Joey, I got something for you.
We got to take our first commercial break, and then we'll talk about that on the other side. So let's take our first commercial break right now. And when we come back, we will have whatever
Something for you.
Don has something for me. I don't know.
For you.
I don't know what it is.
Something for everyone. That's what we were talking about earlier.
I don't know if I want to know.
Yeah. We were kind of talking about it earlier. So
Okay.
It's a follow-up.
It's a follow-up.
It's a follow-up. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I had a supervisor say to me, it's going to follow up. You follow up. You're going to follow up. He's screaming at me. I'm like, all right, I'm going to follow up. Yelling at me like I'm going to follow up. You know?
Very important. Very important.
I just hated this guy. You know what I mean? And I look at this guy, and I learned so much from him. He was a tyrant though at first, but sometimes I don't know. Whatever.
All right, well it's 7:25. Let's take our first commercial break right now, and we'll be right back here on Middleboro in Review on 1530 AM, 99.7 FM. We'll be right back. All right. 403. Fun. Okay.
Spark Street Auto Body, located at 48 Spark Street in Brockton, Massachusetts, offers the highest quality collision repair and complete auto service for your car. They are a direct repair shop for all major insurance companies. You should reach them at 508-583-1495. They are open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5, and 8 to 4 on Fridays. Call them today. You will not be disappointed. 508-583.
Anyway, what's next one? 5:45. Yeah.
Hey,
Go.
check this out. It's our new local talk show lineup. Mondays and Fridays on AM 1530 and 99.7 FM WDVF. On Mondays, it's Ron Lancaster. On Thursdays, it's Hank Mello. On Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Friday, it's Coffee with Tony. Starting right after the 9 AM news. WDVF.
152.
Combat Veteran
Is that
Motorcycle
the
Association
ad you did
is an
yesterday?
association of
No.
combat veterans from all branches of the United States
That was
Armed
done a while
Forces
ago.
who ride motorcycles as a hobby.
A couple weeks ago.
Our mission is to support those
I like that.
who are defending our
Yeah,
country and
the
freedoms.
voice there.
Our
You ever
focus
use
is
that?
to help veteran care
Yeah.
facilities provide a warm meal,
played it before.
clothing,
What,
shelter,
at the top of the hour?
and guidance.
No, bottom.
No.
That's usually a bottom of the hour.
Yeah.
That's usually a bottom of the hour
Members from nearly
play.
all 50 states.
No, we don't play on the top of the hour. It's
We
not
don't
illegal.
have to do
It's not a legal
We
ID.
serve in our armed forces,
Yeah, so
with several
it's just
serving
it's an ID, but it's not like
we sponsor and or
it's not like a legal ID you play at the beginning of the hour.
Oh, you played that, right?
And as a
Well, that was part of that commercial.
That was part of the commercial. Yeah, so.
Oh, perfect time. You played the right bottom of the hour.
Yeah.
To learn more about the Combat Veteran Motorcycle Association,
Okay.
you can join or support.
Moving on.
All right.
Please visit cvma2-2.org.
320.
All right, look at my thing here.
All right. I'm just gonna point to you.
I can't hear you. Turn up.
Well, I haven't gone on the air yet. Well, give me a second. I'll point to you.
Why'd you turn it down? So I can't hear it.
So we don't blast sound everywhere and feedback. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Joe.
Hey.
Is this thing on?
I think so. Yeah.
We were talking about the tornadoes, and I got the date here for that tornado that struck western Massachusetts. The timeline was June 1st, 2011. The tornado winds reached 165 miles an hour, destroying hundreds of homes and buildings. It was an EF3 tornado, almost 40 miles. I think it was 39 point something miles, but 40 miles, but pretty much from Westfield, Mass to Charlton, Mass. Estimate there's 14,000 homes were damaged, 78 businesses damaged or destroyed. It was really bad. So that's pretty much, we all can remember that because that is probably the worst one we've had that I remember in my adult life. I mean, people remember the 1954 or 50 tornado that hit Worcester, but that, it came out of nowhere. So what Joe was saying, I mean, you got 90-degree weather, keep in mind in Massachusetts things can get bad. I've seen some devastating videos of people driving up I-91 through Springfield when that tornado busted across through the woods and across the Connecticut River heading east, right through the city, and people are horrified. So, I mean, not to dust off your Father's Day or anything like that, but keep that in mind. I mean, we get bad weather when it's 90 degrees, 95 degrees plus in June. We have those weather, and you just be careful. Make sure you know where your loved ones are, and make sure you're close to. Not try to panic everyone, but I'm just saying it could happen. That happened, came out of nowhere, June 1st, 2011. It's just 40 miles of destruction, and the town of Monson, Mass, is probably still trying to recover.
Don, how about your rant for today?
My rant, okay. We rode the Cape Flyer for the first time yesterday. We found our way down to Hyannis, and we headed back. You know what? I really enjoyed the ride. I really think that ride is beautiful. It's a really nice ride, leaving Hyannis Transportation Center. And I gotta say, Hyannis Transportation Center is pretty impressive. I mean, you got P&B buses, you have Peter Pan buses, you have the local buses. There's a little courtesy shuttle, so if you ride in on a train or a bus and you want to take a ferry, you just call the courtesy phone. It's right there behind the information desk at the transportation center, and they send you a van or something to take you to the steamship, off to Nantucket or wherever you want to go. I think it was a really nice ride, but the windows were filthy rotten. Why? It's dirty. I mean, it's just. Can you clean the windows, MBTA? It's a premium service. You're selling the scenic views of Cape Cod. You're looking out the window, all how beautiful it is. Yeah.
This isn't just a problem when it comes to Cape Cod Flyer. It's all the trains.
Why can't they clean the windows? All right. It's older equipment, so the windows are, they kind of tinted, not tinted, but they're kind of faded away. Okay, which is whatever. It's fine, but clean them because you'll leave at 6:10, and then you're dealing with a sunset situation, and it only makes it worse when the sun reflects on a dirty windshield. Everyone knows if you have a dirty windshield and the sun reflects on it, it's 50 times worse. Maybe clean the windows. Clean the windows. A train sits there all day. Okay? Clean the windows. I mean, it's just... They brag about how good it is and how fun it is and look out the window and you got beautiful scenery. See, I mean, when you leave, you look... I sat on the right side. So now you're looking out towards the ocean. So it's pretty much... You go through a lot of woods. A lot of private little crossings, which I found interesting, up to Barnstable. A lot of little tiny grade crossings. Look like little driveways almost. Go through a lot of countryside. You go through a lot of farms. And then when you start hitting the Sandwich area, then you start seeing the views of the marshes of Sandwich. And then you work your way out, and then you do all the canal, which is nice. And then you go over the bridge. The bridge is really nice. The lift bridge drops. I've never been over and then when you cross over, it's nice there. And up through Wareham and even through Middleboro. I was floored how beautiful Middleboro is. I've never seen Middleboro south of Middleboro Lakeville Station. And there's so many little lily ponds from there all the way down through Rock Village. It's beautiful. It's just, I've never seen Middleboro by rail south of Lakeville Middleboro MBTA station, and it's absolutely beautiful. Even if you go down and you ride it, even if you ride it down to Wareham or whatever, and they get a ride back, just whatever, just to see what South Middleboro looks like. The schedule doesn't, you can't go down there. I guess if you want to go down and check the Cape out, you can grab the 7 o'clock Friday train. It heads right down there and then turns right around and heads back. But if you want to see Middleboro, South Middleboro, it's really nice. You go down to Buzzards Bay and get picked up. Yeah, and you can drive back or whatever. But you want to see something really nice. You want to see Southern Middleboro at its finest. Look, do it by rail. It's just the only part of Middleboro I haven't seen, and it's really nice. I think we went by about 15 lily ponds. But, I don't know, Joey was over there sleeping. He had his head buried in his phone, so he didn't see all that. Did you, Joey?
I'm not going to give my opinion on Cape Flyer today. I need a second opinion on that. So, I'm not giving my opinion
His
today.
head was buried. He wasn't feeling well, and it's a long day.
You don't need to say that. But, I need a second opinion on it.
I thought it was
the sun was too bright.
Yeah, you know what? The sun was bright.
The windows were terrible. The windows were terrible, and
it gives you a headache. It does. It's just clean.
I need a second opinion before I say for sure what I think.
And I heard some passions talking about how bad the bathrooms were. So I didn't use the restroom when I was there, but
no,
I heard 4 or 5 people talking how bad the bathrooms are when
the bathrooms 7 times out of 10 on a train aren't great, and if you're gonna use the bathroom, use it before you get on the train, basically.
you're selling
in my opinion,
food and beverage plus liquor.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So you need a bathroom. People want clean facilities. They got to understand that.
Well,
I
would tell that to the entire MBTA, and I would tell that to
some MBTA.
No, like I said, 7 times out of 10 bathrooms are not good. No, not good. 7 times out of 10, from my experience.
Right.
From my experience, 7 times out of 10.
Well, look at South Station.
It's terrible.
It's disgusting.
Terrible.
The bathrooms in Providence, okay, Lowell, and Worcester are cleaner than the bathroom.
Yeah.
Well, the men's room anyway. Is cleaner than South Station. That's our flagship station.
Yeah, that's not good.
So what's their thinking? I mean, who takes care of that? Is that the Amtrak's problem, or is it the MBTA, or is it who?
I have no idea.
What do you got?
North Station's probably cleaner.
It's not.
It's not.
It's a little cleaner, but it's small.
But it's small.
It's tiny.
Yeah.
For a station that big, I don't get it. I mean, you wonder why people don't take transportation. A lot of people are older and they need bathrooms to go to. They need a comfortable, clean bathroom. Okay, older people obviously, need it more than younger people. That's just how it is. Okay, I mean, people drinking and eating and enjoying themselves. But they need facilities. They need to be comfortable. People are not comfortable if things are dirty. Okay, people are not going to ride it. They're not going to take the train if they're trying to look through the window and it's all dirty, and the bathrooms are dirty. Scenery's nice, and the staff was awesome. All the 2 conductors and the person running the food vendor cart or whatever. They were great. Everyone was nice and whatever, but the equipment is filthy, old and filthy. I mean, I know they use an old equipment because it's probably not something they use every day. But I mean, they're busting out 2 P40 locomotives, 2 of them. They don't even use a lead car. They use locomotives. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know why they can't use them, but maybe they don't have it available. But it's dirty. They clean the windows. Get everything squared away here. Everything. Clean your windows, clean your glass. You just start with that. And go from there, and I think more people will ride, and I don't know, maybe tweak the schedule. I mean, there's not enough trains going down there. It's just if you go down there, you beach there all day. But I mean, I guess it's not for riding. But the speeds were good between Buzzards Bay and Middleboro Lakeville. They improved that track, so the trains run about 50 miles an hour. Over the bridge on the Cape side, 30 only. But I can see why the track conditions aren't the best. But you still get there. That was driving you nuts, wasn't it? Slow trains?
I hate slow trains. Absolutely despise them. I don't care what line it is. I hate slow trains.
Delays and
yeah, I hate it.
Yeah, but
I absolutely hate it.
But when we got over on the Buzzards Bay side,
that was better.
Yeah, it was buzzing right along. Well, they improved it.
Yeah.
So that's showing that maybe in the future, so they don't shut down Middleboro Lakeville Station because they built it. Build a line down the Buzzards Bay. They have Wareham Village.
Improve the rails.
They have, sort of. I mean, even 50 miles an hour is better than no service at all.
Yeah.
Even if it's a limited amount of trains going down there. Even if it's 3 trains or 2 trains a day heading in that direction.
Yeah.
Why not have it? You got the infrastructure built. I mean, the station they built for Wareham is wood, but what's wrong with that? Just use it. They got some, and then I guess, I'm not sure, they can do all the way to Buzzards Bay, turn around and send them home.
Okay,
that's my rant.
Yeah, and we're done with transportation today.
With I could go all night long. I could go.
We're done with transportation today. I mean, I could get into South Coast Rail, but I really don't want to today. I don't. Anyone who's seen the news about South Coast Rail recently,
it's delayed.
Yeah,
it's delayed to May.
That's it. That's all.
So people got to deal with another winter, getting in and out, driving the vehicle, and usually the train is good for the winter because you don't have to drive on the roads. And now people got to get through another winter because I don't know.
Yep. All right, moving on from that. A few months have passed since the 2024 running of the Boston Marathon, and now it's time to get ready for the other Boston Marathon event of the year, the Boston Marathon Jimmy Fund Walk. Registration is now open for the 36th annual Boston Marathon Jimmy Fund Walk. To support or register a walker, call 866-531-9255. The 2024 Jimmy Fund Walk will occur on Sunday, October 6th. The walk is a fundraiser to support all forms of adult and pediatric care and cancer research at the nation's premier cancer center, the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. Those who register before June 30th will receive a Jimmy Fund Walk drawstring bag. So there's your motivation to register early. You get some free stuff there. So that's great. Registrations can enter the promo code NEWS for $5 off registration free, and I guess that's for Nemasket Week. I'm reading this off of Nemasket Week, so I'm guessing this is off for Nemasket Week. I'm not sure, but that's good too. All registered walkers will receive a bib, medal, and a Jimmy Fund Walk T-shirt. Walkers can choose from 4 walk distances, which is a 5K, a 10K, a half marathon, or the marathon. The marathon is 26.2. I think it's 26.2. This particular one, I'm pretty sure. Half marathon would be 13 miles, 13.1 miles. And then I don't know the distance of a 10K, and I'm not sure the distance of a 5K. If anyone knows those exact distances, the distance of a 5K, the distance of a 10K, call us. Let us know. 508-822-1106.
You could find out in 2 seconds with your little phone now.
I could, but I'm gonna pass this question. I'm gonna pass this question off to the audience.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna sit there shaking my head like, really?
Well, I mean, it might generate a phone call, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so we talked about that. Walkers can choose from 4. Oh, okay, we already talked about that.
On the Jimmy Fund, right?
Yes.
It brings back memories because when I was growing up, there was a lot of drive-in theaters around here.
Yes.
I used to go a lot. And there was always 2 movies played. And between, the first and second movie, there's always be like an intermission thing. It'd be all the local businesses advertising. And then it'll be like the little dancing hot dogs and stuff like that from the 50s. And a lot of places would still have that, and it'd be great. But there'll also be a lot of commercials on the Jimmy Fund with the baseball players. A lot of them.
Yes.
I mean, that's when I really saw them. I mean, that was before social media. That was before a lot of stuff. But that's how they got through the people. Obviously by TV and radio, but when you went to the drive-in, that's where you see all the commercials. Because some of these intermissions were 20 minutes long. And sometimes I like the intermission more. I mean, everyone knows the dancing hot dogs running around. And you remember seeing that? I think you're too young. Old intermission, and even go on YouTube and see old intermission for drive-in theaters. It's just
I have seen it.
But I have seen. My favorite is kind of like the local businesses, the car dealers, the used car dealers. They get up and they talk, and I kind of liked it. I kind of really waited for that 20 minutes. I always made sure if I went to the concession stand, I get it quick, come back so I can watch. But a lot of the places came back with the singing hot dogs and stuff, cartoons.
Okay, each walk will begin in a different location, but all routes at the finish line will be by the corner of Charles and Beacon Street. The finish line location has been changed from the Copley Square area because construction's going on at Copley Square, so not a safe place to have the finish line there. Refueling stations with refreshments will be available along every route. Walkers of every distance will be motivated by posters of patients or Jimmy Fun Walk heroes placed throughout the route, which is that's a great thing too.
That is a motivator, yes.
Yes, the finish line will include a celebration with food. It's another motivator. Entertainment. That's some more motivation there, yeah. And more. Yep. Public transportation is encouraged. Participants can register as individuals or as a team. Volunteers are needed to cheer on participants. Serve snacks, distribute T-shirts, and more at the 4 start locations along the course and the finish line. And students from Middleboro have also volunteered as well.
Awesome.
Last year, and I'm sure in recent
years.
When's the date?
Well. When's the date again?
October 6th.
Awesome. Nice, cool.
Yeah, not too hot.
Not too hot. That sounds good.
Yeah, it's really good. All right, let's take our last commercial break right now. When we come back, sports.
Oh boy! So we got 2 Game 5s. We got Game 5 and Game 5.
I don't know what it is with Game 4, but yeah, not great. Not great for either team. All right. Anyway, we'll talk about that when we come back here. Open phone lines 508-822-1106. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the show, but yeah. 508-822-1106.
What do you say? That's a yeah.
That's a yeah. 508.
Oh boy.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right. 508-822-1106 is the number to call if you want to call in today. We still have about.
We don't have a guest today.
12
so
minutes.
We're kind of having fun today.
A little bit, yeah.
So we do have a guest. Who's our guest next week?
Next week, right?
Yeah.
Sue Panini, correct?
Yeah, Sue Panini from the Middleboro School Committee.
I need to start writing this down because we got a lot of guests coming.
Yeah, you got good memory.
I do, but we have a lot of guests coming up here for the Sunday show. I gotta start writing this down so I know.
We got Danny Harmon.
And then Danny Harmon the following week.
30th,
and then
should be Chuck Hart.
And then after that, I don't know.
Ed Miller.
And then Ed Miller, yeah.
Ed Miller, yep.
And then go from there. Yep. All right, and so got a lot going on over the next couple of weeks. All right, we'll be right back here on the Middleboro Review on 1538 and 99.7 FM. We'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, you got 3 shows to do it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Those up and you don't want to.
Nice.
Well, I gotta get back in time to get you.
Yeah. That'd be good. Good thing.
Coffee with Tony is back. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, starting right after the 9 a.m. news. Great local, regional, and national guests, but more importantly, you and your phone calls. We'll always have time for you and open lines at 508-822-1106. I'm looking forward to talking to all of you every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday on Coffee with Tony. Heard only on WVBF 1530 AM and 99.7 FM, your hometown radio station.
163.
St. Vincent de Paul of Sacred Heart Church in Middleboro serves the residents of the towns of Middleboro, Lakeville, Carver, and Rochester. Our base of operations is in the lower level of the parish hall on Oak Street, directly across the street from Sacred Heart Church in downtown Middleboro. At this time, we serve approximately 500 families in our service area, and many of them come to us for various types of aid. This can take many forms and include many of the following programs: utilities and rent assistance, guidance and referrals, clothing and furniture vouchers, and temporary lodging. For more information, go to svdbmiddleboro.org. May the good Lord bless you and keep you safe.
All
turbulent times. The wheelchairs our veterans and first responders receive from their healthcare providers.
She's driving me crazy.
Yeah.
With a years-long waiting list.
It's the chair.
Is it the chair?
Causes a tremendous
What, falling apart?
The chair's falling.
and creates a burden for their caregivers. Isolation leads to depression. We build what they need to get outdoors,
How delicious.
or playing sports. Join the mission at wheelchairs-for-warriors.
I'm gonna get another one.
Matthew Mission Food Pantry helps
Good.
people with food
You
insecurity
do that.
from the hardships of
That's
life.
good
In
idea.
few short
That's a
years,
good
They
thing.
have given more than
Is it?
4,000 bags of groceries
guess.
to those
I
in
don't know.
need. For guests with limited transportation options, they are open every
guess it's a
Saturday
good
morning
thing.
from 9:30 to 11:30 at the north door at the First Parish Church, 76 Church Green, and are available to anyone, no questions asked. The demand increases every week. With the looming reduction in SNAP benefits, the need is growing. Please consider a donation of unexpired, non-perishable food items, grocery store gift cards, or a monetary donation via check to the Matthew Mission Food Pantry, 76 Church Green, Taunton, or by Venmo at Matthew Mission Food Pantry. The Matthew Mission Inc. is a registered 501c3 organization. Thank you.
Try that again. Alright, 3, 2, 1, and 0. And we are back here on Middleboro in Review. Today is the 16th of June, 2024. And, yeah. Yeah, Don.
Well, we got a school committee member coming in tomorrow.
Yeah, we do.
Coming in, next Sunday.
Not tomorrow.
Yeah,
next Sunday. Yeah.
What do you got for tomorrow? Middleboro Matters. Tell us.
Right now, I believe Middleboro Gas and Electric. I have to call tomorrow morning to confirm that.
But you did call them, so...
Yeah, I called them a couple of weeks ago, but
Yeah.
I'm going to call them tomorrow morning
Good.
to confirm that.
Yeah, that's they have a lot of useful information, especially on the electric charging stations that might be going up soon. I heard they were talking about that, right?
Yeah,
Last time around.
several things going on right now.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. You'll see more of those popping up anyway. I mean, you'll see them pop up. They'll pop up like out of nowhere. I mean, they're working on them now, and they'll see them pop up. Yeah, definitely needs them. Just the more the better, I think. So get people moving.
All right.
Celtics, Bruins. No, Celtics. Florida.
Bruins. I'm not talking about Bruins. They're golfing right now. I'm not talking about them.
I know. I know. Celtics, though.
Celtics, 1 win away. Should have got it done in Game 4. I don't know what happened.
They didn't even show up.
That was bad. They didn't show up at all.
Did you tell me after half the game they just pulled all the starters out and just put their rookies in?
Halfway through the third quarter they pulled their starters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was really bad. They did not play well at all. So Game 5's interesting. We'll see.
The thing is, now you got a Game 5, more money
in Boston,
more money being generated. So I'm sure some people in Boston,
at Boston are probably very happy right now.
All the restaurants, the bars and restaurants are loving it.
Yep.
Timeout pizza.
Halftime pizza is going to be open.
Yeah.
It's going to be
halftime,
packed.
It's
halftime.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
halftime.
The place is awesome, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Oh my God.
It's probably the best pizza place in that area.
Yeah, and you know what? I can't believe they moved that many customers. This place is packed, and then they,
you got North Boston, so that's probably the best spot. North
End.
In the North End, yeah.
Yeah, don't call it North Boston. North End.
Sorry, North End.
What's the matter with you? North End. North Boston.
Same thing with South End.
South End. South End's South End, but
yeah,
North End. Yeah, not North Boston.
There's many nicknames for South and North Boston.
No, I've never ever heard North Boston in my life.
Whatever.
Okay. Right.
I'm not from Boston.
No,
okay?
that tells you you're 24 and not 54, right?
Well, there's many nicknames for South Boston as well.
Right.
You know, you call it Southie, you can call it anything.
Yeah.
Anything you want.
Go get some Italian food, go to the North End, go to...
I mean, there's great food in both parts. So
everywhere.
yeah.
Oh my God. When you find a good place, you go to it and you stick to it, and any place that's good is consistent. Being consistent is important.
Yes.
Okay?
It is very important.
What are you going to reinvent the wheel? Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm going to ram it in real quick, right? Talk about reinvent the wheel, okay? All these coffee shops, all these high-end coffee, not high-end, but all these major coffee shops are renovating and reinventing the wheel. There's a coffee shop in Middleboro. Everyone knows it. And they just recently did a renovation. And the drive-thru used to be fine. Flew. I never sat in line. Now they put a double drive in and they did everything different. It's always slow now. It's always slow. And I was looking at it and I was like, what? Why is this place slow? Why is this drive-thru? It never was. I've been living in Middleboro since 2004. This particular coffee shop always moved. It always moved. You pulled in, you're out of there in 3 minutes. Unless there was a catastrophic failure as far as price and as far as ordering or whatnot. Okay? But it was always good. And then they do the renovation. They close the place. The new one, they got a double drive-through here. And everything. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. And I'm looking, and I says, what's the slowdown? Why? You know? And they used to pour the coffee right near the drive-thru. Now they got to walk all the way to the counter. So, I mean, it's just... Who's the guy who came in and said, oh, we're going to do it this way now? I mean, it's been working this way fine for years, but I'm going to go reinvent the wheel, and I'm going to... You know, if it's not broke, not broke, don't fix it. It just seems like all these renovations to make things better are making things worse as far as the restaurant industry, as far as the food industry. All right? Okay. I don't buy coffee at home. I don't make coffee at home. I should. I'll probably have a lot more money in my pocket. It was, just wow. You know, I waste my money. I go to coffee shops a lot.
Yeah, it's easier to go to a coffee shop.
Yeah, well, just whatever. But
it's hard to make coffee at home.
You know what? You pay a premium for this coffee. You want it in a timely fashion. I understand every once in a while there's mess-ups with orders and stuff like that. I was talking to one of the people at the window, and I says, how's this double drive-thru working out for you? So they look at you. Everybody's all confused. You think the guy in front of you, but it's not this guy behind him now, and it's just... There was already an accident out there. Someone hit somebody, and they merged into each other, half asleep. And then when we were there yesterday, no one was using it. It was around the corner. It was almost out to the ATM. And no one was pulled in. So I pulled in. I was like, is this thing broken? Is this thing working? Because no one's pulled in. Oh, well, no. Or you just be able to get in front of the other guy. So I don't care about that. But, it's just... I don't know. You got to try to reinvent the wheel all the time.
Okay. Celtics lost 122-84. Blowout loss. I don't know why they didn't even show up. Panthers didn't show up either. They didn't bother to show up in Game 4. 8-1 loss. I have no idea what happened there.
8-1?
8-1, yeah. Oh. So neither the team that were going for the sweep ended up showing up, which I have no idea why.
What's with the voodoo doll on those two teams? Oh my God, those are
I don't know.
Catastrophic stores.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't care.
Well, hey, you know what? What's it?
Yeah, I don't care. As long as the Celtics get it done, I don't care.
Monday, there's gonna be celebration in Boston.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. Anyway, it's 8 o'clock. We gotta go. Bye bye, everybody, and talk to you next week.
Happy Father's Day, everybody.
Yeah. Bye bye. Bye, everybody.